Gotham at night, its skyline swallowed by fog and shadow. A new case is about to unfold in the city that never sleeps. No 61, a DC publication. The legend of the Batman detective emerges from the darkness. Batman and Robin versus the three racketeers, a clash of justice against the underworld.
Robin, stay alert. Gotham's criminals are always loudest when they think no one's watching.
Then let's make sure they hear us coming, Batman.
Above the rain-slick rooftops, the Dark Knight readies himself for another plunge into crime-ridden night. And somewhere in the shadows, the three racketeers are already moving, waiting to strike first. Gotham night hangs heavy, all rain-slick streets and hungry shadows. Tonight's tale begins with a trio of rogues and a city already leaning toward the edge. They call themselves a three-of-a-kind, a triple threat against law and order. Crime thinks it can pay here in Gotham, and that makes it dangerous. In a small, smoke-stained room, three men sit over a card game, but the air is thick with greed and bad intentions. One of them is already growing restless.
Aw, I don't know why I'm sitting here playing penny ante games. I'm used to doing bigger things.
His frustration hangs in the room like a match hovering over gasoline. Three racketeers, one volatile bond, and Gotham is about to feel the spark. For Batman and Robin, the boy wonder, this is only the opening move in a perilous three-star adventure. And in the darkness beyond that room, the Dark Knight is already closing in. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over silent streets as the police rush to a bank call. But when they arrive, there's nobody there.
Calling car 27. Kraus Jewelry Store robbed. Investigate. But sir, we got a call to investigate suspicious men lurking about the National Bank.
That was a phony, some crook sent it.
The scam is simple and ruthless. Lure the cops away with a fake call, then loot the jewelry store while the streets are empty.
He pulled you men from your post so his crew could rob the place while you were away.
Get it now. That truck was a regular broadcasting station. Clever, eh?
What a racket, you imitate a cop call, switch wavelengths, and give the all-clear to the boys.
Behind the scheme, a hidden broadcaster floods Gotham with false alarms. Smoke pots, burglar bells, and phantom emergencies to keep the law running in circles.
I've got bells ringing in my brain. But this time, the real call is coming in. Batman's on the trail, and the crooks are about to learn what fear sounds like.
Look to Batmobile.
Stand on your feet and fight like men.
Did you say you wanted your face lifted? I'm going to paste you on the wall like a picture. No shooting, boys. Don't bring the cops into this too. That does it. Now let's scram out of here before the cops show up.
Gotham at night, where every shadow hides a secret and every alley breathes crime. Batman has already struck fear into the thieves, and now he's hunting the man they named, Crafty Cal Clate.
We made a clean getaway, but how was I to guess the Batman recognized me? He even knew one of us, Crafty Cal Clate. His address should be in the phone book.
The next night, the apartment door swings open to chaos. The room has been torn apart like a storm rolled through, and a single box waits in the wreckage.
Holy cats, somebody's been searching my place, and that box is for me. Bat's the Batman, he's been here. He must have come looking for the duplicate code book. Maybe he found it. I'd better make sure. If you still here, I fooled the Batman, ha ha.
But he laughed too soon. Outside, the Dark Knight had already turned Cal's panic into a trap, and the crooks were about to be flushed into the open.
Nice stunt. Making Cal think we ransacked the place so he'd show us where he hid the code book. With that code, we can track down those crooks tonight. Let's move.
That night, the false all-clear signal crackles through the darkness, and Batman hears it too. In Gotham, the hunt is on, and the game is nowhere near over. Gotham's night hangs heavy as the bat signal's shadow seems to linger in every alley. In a hidden den, criminals trade frightened stories of the Dark Knight and his young partner.
The boys don't even get there before the Batman and Robin sail into them. Okay, boys, this is the showdown.
But the ambush collapses in a blur of motion. Batman and Robin crash through the crooks like thunder out of the dark. One thug's excuse spills out in panicked fragments.
We in the lookout car piled out to give help, but there was no stopping the Batman and Robin that day. A little trick I learned at the circus: waltz me around again, Willie. And then the Batman hit me. His fist was like a hammer. My teeth are still loose.
The tale twists into a new confession as the frightened witness stammers on, and a new menace steps from the shadows. A scientist with grand delusions begins to reveal the birth of his nightmare scheme.
My story is a tragedy as you soon shall see. To begin with, my name is Professor Post. I am a scientist.
In a glowing laboratory, revelation strikes like lightning. The professor discovers a drug that slows a man's reflexes and turns him lazy. And with that vile breakthrough, Gotham's next tragedy begins to take shape.
Eureka, I've found it. A drug that acts on a man's brain, slows up his reflexes and makes him lazy. Here was the answer to my dreams: wealth, power.
The next day, in a busy stock exchange office, the city's cold machinery hums with money and nerves.
Mr. Charters, the stockholders are waiting for your decision on the new policy. Oh business, I'm too tired to work. I think I'll go home and sleep.
You can't move without him. We'll lose millions. What's wrong with him? I can tell you what's wrong with him. He's just lazy.
Then the truth explodes into the room. The man was drugged, and the sickness is a trap with a deadly clock on it.
Why did you do it? What do you want?
Money for the antidote. If the drug stays in his system for 3 days, he'll become too lazy to eat. He'll starve to death.
We'll have to pay you. He's a key man in our organization, and every day he's out will cost us thousands.
I'll send you the antidote by messenger. You can give it to him, and now, my money, please.
That was a very sweet setup, but the deal has a shadow attached to it. Someone followed him home as the Batman. At home, he closes the door, trying to breathe again. Then a crashing figure slams it open from the darkness. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over the rain-slick streets as a brutal struggle erupts in the dark. The air crackles with danger.
No, have it.
At gunpoint, I forced him to swallow my serum. Drink it, or I'll blow your head off.
The potion takes effect almost immediately, draining the fight from the Dark Knight's body. Even Batman's iron will begins to falter.
What's wrong? Suddenly feel tired, lazy, need a vacation from fighting crooks. Ought to take a month fishing.
He sinks into a chair like an old man spent by years of war. Across the room, his enemy savors the victory.
Rest well, Batman, while I go out and collect some money from another brokerage concern, the Randolph Company. Ha ha, laziness pays me dividends.
But the Dark Knight's battle is not finished. Even poisoned by weakness, he claws for one last chance to warn his partner.
Must fight this drug. Get message to Robin. Wireless boot radio. Must warn him. Robin, listen carefully. Go to Randolph Brokerage Company and...
Gotham breathes in the dark, its alleys slick with rain and secrets. In the grim hush of a backroom hideout, a criminal slips into a disguise, certain he's vanished into the night. Nobody will trail me this time. Even that shine boy won't know me in these new clothes. But arrogance is a deadly flaw in Gotham. The man storms home, exulting, while his mind spirals with schemes of poison, power, and betrayal. Now I'm going to make real money. I'll sell my services to a foreign power, make the nation helpless. Yet the shoes he forgot to change tell a different story. Hidden behind thick glasses, the watchful boy has already picked up the trail. Who's shine, mister? Be good and I'll only have to hit you once.
Wow, no more lazy feeling. That antidote fixed me up fine. I could lick the world now.
You the shine boy, but how did you recognize me? I wore a disguise.
That's easy. Put on these glasses and look at your shoes. They shine under these lenses. Infrared reveals the chemical polish. You changed your clothing. but not your shoes. I followed them.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening across a city that never truly sleeps. In the dark, two crooks brag over a history of madness and murder.
I think I went a little mad then. I snatched up a scalpel. You tricked me, a great mind. Yes, do you mind? Your great mind is through, Professor.
And indeed, it was through. The lesson is savage, the verdict absolute.
There you see, I told you it was a tragedy. Yes, too bad you had a nice racket there for a while. Now how about you, brother? Me, I figured I wasn't gonna be no ordinary mug. I had ideas, big ideas, and I carried them out fast too.
Reports flash through Gotham streets. Stolen army tanks, suspected fifth column activity, panic spreading like wildfire.
Ha, them tanks was stolen by my mob. Okay, unbutton your ears while I give out. Now let's show this town what big time guys we really are. Get those iron buggies going. We showed them, we pulled one job after another with them baby tanks. Nothing stopped us, nothing. And we made getaways in fast trucks. I covered all the angles.
Soon, the whole town sits up and takes notice. Gotham's newspapers scream of bank-robbing bandits and a war against the police.
Yes, I had everything figured out, but I forgot one guy, the Batman.
The crooks think they've got an edge, with coppers ready to radio in the instant they strike. Then, under the black sky, the Batplane dives into view.
Okay, Robin, let him have the bottles.
A pleasure.
The bottles burst across the tanks, splashing the metal with a strange liquid. A heartbeat later, Robin hurls flaming torches into the soaked armor. The tanks erupt like Roman candles, turning the night into a furnace. Inside, the heat becomes unbearable. Trapped men panic as the steel turns red hot.
Let me out of here. I used to like boiled chicken.
The crew bails out and scrambles for their trucks, believing they've escaped. But Batman still has an ace in the hole.
Give it to M, blast M out of the sky. Gasoline, the stuff in them bottles was gasoline. The tops of our trucks folded back. I had machine guns planted there.
Gotham's night burns with danger as the Batplane rockets toward disaster, the sky a black void above them. Below, a cold lake glints like a trap laid by the city itself.
Hold tight, Robin. They've got our gas tank. That lake's our only chance. Get ready for a dunking.
The Batplane plunges through smoke and flame, but the dynamic duo cling to life like shadows that refuse to die. Gotham never finishes a fight cleanly.
They're still on our tail. We can't shake them.
Sorry, but we need this more than you do. Okay. Okay, Robin.
Somehow the Batman survives, and so does Robin. Their enemy's plane is gone, but the Dark Knight always has another move waiting in the darkness.
We made it to the hideout. Now get ready for a fight.
Then the hideout's door explodes inward under a brutal impact, like a cannonball slamming through steel. Trouble storms in wearing wheels and fury, and Batman is ready to answer with the force of the night.
Zoe, the next thing we knew, we were crying our eyes out. I can't see. Those tear gas bombs we found in the motorcycle certainly came in handy, didn't they?
Ah, I see we're having a triple feature today. That Robin kid made my men look like dopes.
Then something hit me right on the button, and I was seeing more stars than there are in the planetarium. Too bad you were in the same boat we were, but at least we all led the cops a merry chase. We're three smart guys.
Hey, if you geniuses are ready, the warden will assign you to your cells.
It was nice sitting here talking to you guys. Yeah, while we was gabbing, I got me an idea for a new racket.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait a little before you can try it out. About 20 years, I believe. Come, gentlemen. The guards are growing impatient.